Hello and welcome to League of Gamers, the channel that brings you the latest video game news and top plays out there. In video games, an open world is a game mechanic of using a virtual world that the player can explore and approach objectives freely, as opposed to a world with the more linear and structured gameplay. As technology continues to advance and the gap between console and PC gaming gets smaller, we're seeing game developers create more detailed and immersive open worlds than ever before. Today, we will be counting down the top 10 best open world games coming in 2021 that you can enjoy. We are always bringing you entertaining videos, so don't forget to subscribe to the channel League of Gamers for more up-to-date and entertaining content. Just one click on the bell icon and stay with us. Now, let's begin with the top 10 open world games coming in 2021. Number 10. Hogwarts Legacy. Hogwarts Legacy is an upcoming action role-playing game being developed by Avalanche Software and published by Warner Bros. Interactive Entertainment under its Portkey Games label. The game will be released for Microsoft Windows, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Xbox One, and Xbox Series X and S in 2021. There have been some Harry Potter-based games since the books came out, but Hogwarts Legacy looks to deliver on concepts fans have been wanting for some time. Instead of focusing on the story and characters everyone knows, loves, and has been inundated by, it's an original story set in the 1800s. Players will step into the shoes of a new student to the school, exploring the wide open world of Hogwarts school grounds, the Forbidden Forest, and Hogsmeade Village. They'll learn new skills, spells, and abilities as they uncover the details about their true dark nature. Number 9. State of Decay 3. State of Decay 3 is a horror survival game, sequel to State of Decay 2, which is currently being developed by Undead Labs. State of Decay 3 is going to be the latest entry in a strong zombie survival series in 2021. Players will struggle to keep a community of survivors alive in a post-apocalyptic world. Challenges include gathering supplies, creating medicine, building strongholds, and keeping the undead hordes at bay. Not much is known about the third title, but it's easy to assume it will continue the base-building survival aspects. The latest trailers show the world will be a cold tundra environment, suggesting it could be set in Alaska, Canada, and a similar cold location. The presence of a hostile undead deer could also suggest a host of unexpected enemies will be making an appearance. Number 8. Fable. Fable is a series of action role-playing games for Xbox, Microsoft Windows, macOS, Xbox 360, and Xbox One platforms. The series was published by Xbox Game Studios. Many fans were expecting the latest Fable title to be a continuation of the series, but it's looking to be a soft reboot for the series. The trailer also suggests that this open world will be less steampunk like Fable 3 and more classical medieval fantasy like the earlier games were. The game will retain its humor, magic, and other familiar components. It could also be that the Heroes Guild makes a return appearance. Number 7. Hazel Sky. Hazel Sky is an action-adventure game where you can play as Shane, a young engineer specializing in building and repairing flying machines who tries to survive in an unknown place. Hazel Sky is an indie title centered around a young man alone on a mysterious island. The youth has been sent to the island to prove his skills as an engineer to return home. To do this, he must repair various broken airships around the island. It has been described as a story-rich adventure in an open world. Players will explore every inch of the island, finding parts, repairing ships, and learning about the world around them. Number 6. Occupy Mars, the game. In Occupy Mars, the game, players take on the role of an astronaut looking to colonize Mars. Conquering alien wastes requires building a base, maintaining systems, and ensuring the colony has enough life support and other systems to keep everyone alive. It seems to be a more technical version of games like Subnautica, with a bit more realism thrown into the mix. There are no aliens or robotic threats, just the environmental hazards of Mars and the inevitable degradation of machinery. Hey everyone, hope you're enjoying the video. Please remember to hit the subscribe button and click the bell icon to join the League of Gamers channel and be notified when the next video goes live. For more entertaining videos in the future, keep watching this channel. Number 5. Going Medieval. Another open world title coming in 2021 is Going Medieval. In the world of Going Medieval, Dark Age society is on its knees. At the end of the 14th century, 95% of the global population has perished due to some rampant plague. The world has been decimated by a mass plague, leaving only a few alive. Eventually, survivors emerge from society's ashes. It's a city simulation game with various elements of survival simulation thrown in. Players must build a stronghold to keep everyone alive and rebuild society using medieval technology. Players will be assaulted by hostile factions, sickness, wild animals, and other threats that lurk outside the stone walls. Number 4. New World. New World is a massive multiplayer open-ended sandbox MMO set in a cursed and supernatural version of North America in the 17th century. New World is set in the mysterious lands of Eternum, the Eternal Isle. Various factions are struggling for control of what is believed to be the key to eternal life. The player is tossed into the world and must struggle to survive and uncover the island's dark secrets. While the game did have an alpha launch in 2020, the feedback caused the game to be pushed back to 2021, so they can implement the changes suggested. This appears to be a positive thing and looks to make the game a stronger and more rounded experience for official release. Number 3. Dead Matter. Dead Matter is an ambitious project by an upstart indie company. The game is meant to be a zombie survival title with roguelite elements. Taking place in Alberta, Canada, the player must gather supplies, find weapons, and survive in the hostile world. The game boasts the ability to turn any building into a safe house for the player's needs, with boarding mechanics. Hunting, farming, and crafting are all essential to survive. An exciting feature of the game is that the world will start to decay over time, resulting in fences being less effective, keeping zombies at bay, and power failure in the cities. Number 2. Sherlock Holmes Chapter 1. The story-based title, Sherlock Holmes Chapter 1, puts players in the shoes of the famous detective. In this game, Sherlock Holmes is a young man who's arrived on a mysterious Mediterranean island to uncover the truth of his mother's death. From appearances, the player can explore just about anywhere, talk to almost everyone, and do whatever it takes to get to the bottom of the crime. It's the first part of what looks to be a promising series of mystery, deceit, and crime. Number 1. Stalker II. Stalker II is at the top of the list. The award-winning PC franchise loved by millions of players is making a true next-gen console debut with Stalker II. The Chernobyl exclusion zone is a unique, dangerous, and ever-changing environment. Stalker II has been announced once again with a tentative release in 2021. Very little is known about the new title, with it being unclear if the game is following its direction or forging an entirely new path. It can be assumed that it will take place after the events of the first Stalker, though how long after is unknown. Like other titles on the list, it's likely to be an open world with elements of horror, first-person shooting, and possible survival components. So, these were the top 10 open-world games coming in 2021. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe so you can join the League of Gamers squad and be a part of the channel. As always, thanks for watching the video.